Hello class, today we'll be learning about the battle tactics of samurais. By definition, a samurai was a professional soldier and devoted hours to preparing for warfare. Battle preparations included a range of activities including mental as well as physical exercises. Due to war, samurais had to create formations to lessen their chances of injury. They would become shields, which made them vulnerable, but with their intensive training made them successful as well. Here are some examples of samurai formations which are on the screen. Archery was a prevalent use of weaponry during the Chinese dynasties. Samurais used specific armor during combat to defend themselves from arrows. Bowmen were able to carefully identify and target the weaknesses in the opponent's armor. Here is an example of the armor worn. In films, most individuals provide the misconception that samurais were able to catch the arrow before it would penetrate through their armor. The Mythbusters provided an episode on samurais in particular called Catching an Arrow. This video debunks the myth that the samurai could catch an arrow during war. Here's the clip.
Arrow catching rig, test number 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The fist closed too late. Adam goes through the numbers.
Off by 200 milliseconds.
Both the arrow and hand were moving at accurate real-life speeds. The arrow clocked 170 miles an hour, and the hand grab was just 2 milliseconds slower than Ninja Dale. Adam adjusts the timers to his precise calculations.
The arrow to release 200 milliseconds after the hand starts to activate. So that's 1, 2, and it's 200 milliseconds. That ought to do it. 3, 2, 1. I wonder what happened.
Too fast for my
I
eyes.
know.
Finally, they achieve a perfectly coordinated shot. But even though the rig was working at the correct human and arrow speed, the ever-elusive projectile slips through the hand's grasp.
That tells me that at human speed, it's not fast enough to grab the arrow.
I think that's exactly what this says. I think you're absolutely right.
I think our only choice at this point is to make the hand go faster.
To ramp it up.
That's all there is left.
All right, I'll get to rigging.
Hi, ikimashou. That's let's go in Japanese.
We have a technique for speeding up the hand, so this will move so quickly you won't even be able to see it move.
Very ninja. The trick is to spring-load the actuators so they hit the quick release, superhuman, hard and fast.
3, 2, 1. That is perfect! Superhuman ninja strength!
Got it. At bionic speed, RoboHand finally manages to defend himself.
Our robot hand is closing 5 times as fast as a human could possibly close their hand.
And that's what it took.
It finished before the tail feathers got there, but any slower and it wouldn't have caught that arrow.
So, the hand of a mere mortal could never have achieved this feat.
Myth is busted. This is what it would take to catch an arrow.
RoboHand.
RoboHand! Now, just all we have to do is build the rest of our superhuman ninja robot, and we can take over the world.
Okay, you do that.
The Mythbusters timed their expert Dale Siago closing his hands in front of a high-speed camera. It took him 35 milliseconds to close his hands. Jamie built a mechanical hand to which he calibrated with Dale's speed for the test. Jamie constructed a hand out of chain to form fingers and lace tendons which were weaved through the chain and was covered with a leatherwork glove for grip. Adam then built an arrow shooting rig which allowed timers to be set so the hand and arrow shooting rig would be triggered at the same time. During test number 1, the hand rig was 2 milliseconds slower than Dale and missed the arrow. During test number 2, they were able to calibrate the timer exactly for both rigs, however Dale's hand speed was too slow in comparison to the arrow. During the final test, number 3, they sprung-loaded the hand rig to close 5 times faster than the human hand. Only then were they able to catch the arrow out of midair. In the end, the myth was busted. The mechanical hand was 5 times faster than the human hand to seize the arrow out of the air. I hope you enjoyed the clip and lesson on the battle tactics of samurais. See you soon.